Before I tell you how to handle conflict, I want to define it. Conflict is simply what happens when two or more people have conflicting needs. When you grew up with childhood trauma, knowing your own needs or how to get them met weren't part of what happened for you. So let me tell you what you're missing so you can start practicing. First, here's a list of your basic human needs in the order of what you need first before you can achieve the next on the list. You need nutrition to keep your body alive. You need shelter. This means you need a place to live that protects you from the elements. You need physical safety. This includes both knowing that no one's going to hurt you as well as being free from illness and injury. You need emotional safety, to have no one yelling at you, threatening you, using anger to get what they want, or shaming you by calling you names or suggesting that you aren't good enough to get your needs met. You need a sense of belonging, to know who your community or your group are. You need a sense of love. Once you know where you belong, you need to know that you're loved. You need a sense of self-esteem, which comes from knowing that you're good at something and that you're lovable. You need self-growth, using your self-esteem and your skill to help you overcome obstacles. That's a big list, right? Well, when you think of that list, it's the gaps in what you needed versus what you got that will prevent you from successfully handling conflict. Because healthy adult function includes the ability to ask directly for our needs to be met. That means that we don't have any hidden insecurities or triggers making us afraid that there's no way that we'll get our needs met anyway, so why ask? So here's what I want you to do. The next time you're faced with conflict, take some time to think about what's happening. Identify your need and your fear about what might happen to prevent you from getting your need met. Explore where your needs were unmet in childhood and work through that trigger so that it doesn't get in the way of the current situation. Then, look at what the other person might need. Next, and this is where you'll probably feel challenged, but you can do it. Have a conversation with the other person about what they need and what you need. No judgment or decisions need to be made. Just put both sets of needs on the table. Then, see if there's a way for both of you to get what you want. One of the things that was often missing when we grew up traumatized is the realization that it's possible, and often easier than we expect it to be, for two people with conflicting needs to each get their needs met. Whether it means that you take turns or you find a solution that works for both, it's important to have a conversation without the assumption that childhood trauma usually brings to the table. If you want to learn more about how to do this in your relationship, sign up for one of my workshops that I've linked in the description. And when you're ready to heal for real after childhood trauma, so you can handle conflict with confidence and ease, consider joining me inside my membership community, Trauma Free Nation. That link's in the description too. Here's your homework. I'm Tamara Ridge, the therapist that's been there, helping you learn how to handle conflict after childhood trauma.